What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Aiming Up with Kenneth and Trey. Trey Bruffey, Kenneth Almond. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since we've recorded.
It's
Those-
gosh, 3 or 4 now.
yeah, it's been a bit. Um, how's everything going with you? It's been a bit.
That's good. I think I have been in the middle of, well, I've already rebranded. I've introduced that to my following. The website's been live for a while.
Yes.
I selected an app that's a third party app that I've partnered with for at least the time being to onboard my clients, which I'm super excited about, which we kind of talked a little bit at length. So that was cool. And honestly, I've just been busy doing that. And it's taken up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
A lot of it's kind of like manual entry,
Yeah.
data entry stuff. And then once you get it set, you can kind of have people on their way and they're doing their thing. Um, then personally, things are great. I can't really complain too much. We've we've had a pretty good couple of months. Things are a little died down in terms of stress, and I know you've had some loss, so
Yeah.
that's part of the why we haven't been around. Are you doing okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Because we had obviously Harley pass, and then 2 weeks later, my grandfather randomly passed away. He wasn't sick or anything. We didn't do an autopsy. We think it was like a blood clot that blew. He died
Okay.
instantly. Yeah. Um,
Okay.
so I went back to Virginia over the weekend for the funeral and viewing and everything, and then we'll go back, I think, in like 2 or 3 weeks for the burial. It's too frozen there. They
Mhm.
can't bury him. Virginia is weird. Like if the ground's not a certain temperature, you're not legally allowed to bury him or something like that.
Right.
So we'll go the end of the month. So it's just been a lot of processing with that. It's had me pretty behind with work. I feel like this whole month I've been playing catch up since the holidays. Um, just getting caught up with everything. Luckily, some clients have been understanding, some maybe not, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I mean,
For sure.
uh, no, just that. And then, yeah, I'm like you. I'm trying to get some newer systems made. Hopefully, they'll be done being made, and then Valerie and I will move everyone to that. Um,
Yeah,
luckily,
the stuff you were showing me looks pretty cool. Like
yeah,
I'm
luckily she can help
kind
with
of
this.
a little jealous of the little nutrition building thing.
Yeah,
It's really impressive.
so we'll see. So I got that, and then I didn't tell you this. I haven't told anyone. I did hire a coach, so I meet with him on Tuesday.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Who?
Jake. Jake doesn't take on clients, but I asked him, and Jake Dolishell is going to coach me and do everything.
No kidding.
He doesn't take on anyone.
Wow, that's
He,
awesome.
yeah. So it happened to come up because I was asking him about AI. I was just curious what he was seeing, and he was talking about he may take on like 3 to 4 very high ticket clients or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, just because we both agree, I think more people are going to want that personal relationship
Oh,
connection.
100%. Yeah,
And he's seeing the
100%.
same thing I've been seeing the last probably year and a half or 2 years, especially the last year. And it happened to come up. Um, I was curious, like, hey, you taking on anyone? And he had, because I obviously pay him for mentoring. We talk a lot. And he was like, hey, let's just do case study. Let's use you as a case. I'm like, nah, just let's figure out a way to build it in, adjust the cost of mentoring to offset coaching, and you just tell me what to do, and that's it. I don't need I need no hand in any of this. I just need a reason to do it.
Yeah.
And I was always curious how he did things anyways. That's how I've
Yeah.
always hired coaches. I'm always curious
Sure.
how they
That
do
was me
things.
too. Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
hired John and stuff. Yeah.
Right. So I'll meet with him Tuesday night. We'll get on like an hour call, figure out things, and then
Congrats.
yeah, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I need to be in somewhat decent shape in like 8 to 10 weeks because the owners of the supplement stuff I've told you off
Yeah.
recording are supposed to be coming over here to the US,
Okay. Yeah.
and I don't want to look like a tub boy.
Uh,
And they want us to like go to the sounds like we might go to a few different manufacturers. So like me and
yeah.
Al are gonna be doing that. But it just gives me something. I gotta start making myself a
Dude,
priority.
if you ever have a chance to invite somebody to go through a manufacturing plant, let me know.
Once I get some information, I've been asking them for weeks what because I have to plan my schedule.
It would just be fun for me to go see
Yeah,
that. I'm not like trying to
yeah.
interject
Oh
myself in
no.
that situation, but
Yeah. We've been
I've
trying
always
to
been curious about that.
yeah. We've been trying to finalize this pre-workout with costs and everything, and I have I hope it's done. I think I might talk to them this weekend. So that's all I got really going on is
It's great.
that getting back in the groove, and then
Dude, I'm so excited about the coach. Really.
we'll see. We'll
You
see.
need it.
Yeah, it's just because I thought about like, oh, maybe I could pay you or pay Awesome. I'm like, I just need someone that's like third party
Yeah.
that doesn't
100%.
have
I would
as
agree. I would
much
agree. Yeah.
personal
100%.
thing.
I would just, because if you decided to like not do what I ask you to do, I probably would not be as nice to you as I am.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And that
It'd
and that was it. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna and with Austin it would I don't know, with our agreement
just
with
be
what
weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
with what we do, it's like I don't know. I was like, I was like, I already talked to Jake anyways. I was like, we're
Yeah.
good with that. We're just gonna do it all through WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So it also forces me to actually use the mentoring that I pay for because sometimes we
Right.
don't talk because maybe I'm just busy and don't need it. Um, so we'll see. We'll get it mapped out. We'll figure out what we're
That's
gonna
great.
do. Yeah, we'll see. I'll pull labs in like a
You'll have to
week.
keep me posted on that.
Yeah, I'm dreading taking the starting photos because I haven't taken photos in probably September 21, right before my wedding when Austin was helping me for the
Well,
wedding.
if it makes you feel any better,
Yeah.
I dropped a new low this week because
What are
I
you
am in
wearing now?
prep. My lowest was 204 today or yesterday.
Yeah.
So I've lost 20 pounds since the last time we talked.
Yeah.
And then 20 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
So um, just imagine if you lose 20 pounds in 4 weeks.
It's a lot.
That'd be nuts, right? And I'm not taking anything crazy.
No.
I'm
No.
taking that SS31. I'm telling you, you got to get on it. It's amazing. Um, number two, I got up this morning because I slept late. Well, I worked late and then I went to bed and I got up and I slept fine.
Mhm.
But my sleep schedule was off. I didn't sleep enough. Blood glucose is like 100 today.
Yeah, it's just from sleep.
And
Yeah.
then I'm holding water, looking inflamed. I was 206. I was so mad I had to take pictures today. I'm like, I looked so much better yesterday, dude. Like, but anyway, Austin actually just emailed me back. He was like, we're not going to make any adjustments. You're making progress.
Just ride it
So,
out. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and I don't want anything major. I'm just gonna get leaner, get back into my big thing initially is just habits and getting back in the groove of everything.
yeah, be healthy.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna compete again. I have zero urge to.
Well, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I have zero
It'd be
urge.
crazy. It would shock me if you were ever like, I'm going to compete.
Hell no. It would just be with
Paul,
150 milligrams of test because I won't take anything else. Yeah.
so Paul and is 4 weeks out officially,
Mm, yeah.
and
What shows you doing?
Fit Body Pro in San Diego, and
Mm.
then we're going to do Detroit the weekend after.
Oh, that'd be a cool one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. He's pretty stressed, so I've got to change his training and I got to change some supplementation and stuff. But overall, like, you want me to send you some pictures real quick?
Yeah. Is he doing classic, right?
Yeah,
Is he a
he's a
shorter
little
dude?
behind. Yeah, he's a little behind based on the time frame we have, but um, I can make up some of this time. Let's see. I'm texting to you right now. If you look at his glutes, they're coming in, and I'm pretty happy with them. My dog has just come into the chat. So
Is that
she's getting
Layla?
on my lap. Yes, it's Layla. And she was being ridiculous. I'm getting ready to get her out of the room. But I just sent you those photos. Tell me what you think.
What's he weigh right now?
He's 183 as of this morning, but he was 180 last week. So it tells me that, he's
He's
leaner.
stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But
just looks like he's holding a film.
right. So if I can pull his stress down, I think he would be a whole lot
What's
more
his
impressive.
weight cutoff?
184.
Okay. How tall is he?
We'll be fine. He's 5'3".
I was gonna say he looks like a shorter dude.
Yeah. I think I think I can peel 10 pounds off of him. You think?
Yeah. Does he is it hard for him to fill out, or if you flatten him out, does he
No.
still like pretty
No. No, he's still full. He's flat right here.
okay?
He hasn't had a refeed in a week.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
really?
flat. Yeah. In
What do
fact,
you do?
he's been on no carbs for 2 days.
I was gonna say what I would be. I'd probably like refeed him initially just to drop some stress, or maybe just pull
Right.
cardio. That's what I
Right.
just pull the
That's
cardio.
what I did. That's what I did this morning. I pulled all cardio, and he was like, "Can I still train?" And I was like, when I update your training,
Yeah,
because he'll go in there and he'll be a monster,
yeah.
and it's like, all
Yeah,
right,
pull
I'm gonna have you.
cardio, leave like 2 to 3 reps in the tank, just
Right.
get in, get out, and then
I'm gonna put him on a bunch of pump sets and muscle
yeah,
runs
and then I'd protein veggie him.
all the way down, baby. That's what I'm planning on
It'd be
doing.
hard. That's what I'm saying. If you like give him cardio break, see if he drops. If you need to, you can do a quick little refeed.
Hmm.
Make most of it. I would make most of the carbs come from like fruit, just to hopefully
Right.
drop some
That's all he's
inflammation.
eating is fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I would go like protein veggie day for. I'd probably hit at least like 2 or 3 in a row. See what
Right.
it looks like, and then if he wants to do, is he's in North Carolina, right? Where's he?
L.A. Hollywood.
Didn't he used to live out there? I
He's in
thought he was originally
Hollywood.
going to move,
He was going to,
but
and
didn't.
then he got coerced to stay. He lives with his brother.
Okay, so he's in LA.
Yeah.
Then what I
You
would
can
do
even
is just,
see you can even see his face. His face is inflamed.
yeah, I would just do that, and then if he wants to do steps that or anything like that, he's got to do it outside in the sun.
Right.
And I would just be doing that. I wouldn't even have him on a stairmaster. I'd just have him walking outside.
He's just walking. That's all he's doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would do. Yeah, let me know how it goes. I'm curious.
He's a personal trainer, and he's always on his feet, and he's always dealing with people's BS.
Yeah.
So he's I had to have a conversation with him today. I'm like, your ability to feel emotions and move through those and not hold them in, and like to to de-stress as much as we can emotionally, and then also don't go into the gym and wreck your CNS. I mean,
No, if
good
he's gonna,
lord.
yeah, maybe just put him on like 1 or 2 sets,
Right.
get in, get out. I think
Right.
towards the end, Ben was doing, it was like 1 set. I mean, that's how I usually do is I pull back volume as we go and just drop it to like 1 or 2 top sets
Right.
and and go. That's what I would do. I think what you're doing is right. Yeah. I think if you
Yeah.
drop the inflammation and stuff, it'll work. And then if he's still holding a little bit of water, you could probably have him do B vitamins with each meal and then have him do bromelain, and you could do a little bit of vitamin C and just create a diuretic effect and just keep water. That's why I had to do the MJ. We did that for 4 weeks straight. He did Now Foods, the B50, Now Foods, the C500, and then he did 1 cap of the Doctor's Best bromelain. And we did that with every meal, 1 cap of each with every meal for 4 weeks, just to
Huh.
keep, and he kept fluid just going nonstop. And then obviously after the show, I pulled all that stuff.
Right. Sure.
And I think Scott Stevenson talks about some of that in his book or
Yeah, he
whatever
does.
with his diuretic protocol. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And that's not going to hurt him. He's going to pee out whatever
Yeah,
BV.
he needs to. Yeah.
Yeah. Just an idea. No, I think he looks good.
Shape wise is pretty solid.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's got room to
Any
grow.
any critique?
Mm,
I think once he's filled out, he looks a lot different.
yeah.
But
I
I
wouldn't
think,
mind on his back double if he was like leaning back a little bit. It almost feels like he's like hunched over a little bit. And maybe it's just my
yeah,
eye.
he does that because he doesn't have good control of opening up his back.
He can't open it.
Yeah,
Yeah. That would be the only thing there. And then I don't know how I feel about the front relax with how high his
I
hips
don't
are.
like it. I've been trying to tell him to change it, and he has a really hard time like
Yeah.
understanding what I'm trying to tell him to do.
Yeah. That's and then I mean he's got small calves, so it don't matter. I like for my guys, like they should be on their toes on both feet and really driving those hips. But that's how I prefer it. I prefer like hips as far forward as possible and leaning. It's not
Right,
arching, it's leaning back where you're almost gonna fall off of
right.
stage. I know with MJ it was hard for me to get him used to that.
I
Um,
told him I was like, dude, we just got to get. He used to work with Kenny for posing,
uh,
and he can't get a hold of Kenny for whatever reason. And now I just told him I was like, we need to work with somebody for posing, and I don't know who we're gonna do.
you could do what's his face?
Grass fed Josiah.
You could do Josiah. He does a decent job. I mean, that's who I've always used. I used to use Kenny all the time.
Yeah,
Um, you could try Josiah and just see. I don't
he's a
know.
little strange. I mean, I guess they all are, aren't they?
I think they all are.
I
Yeah.
told him to DM Terrence.
I don't know if Terrence would do it. Does Terrence even do it anymore?
I don't know. I
He
figured
used to
just
because
ask
I
him.
was going to work with him. It was like 2018. I just didn't have the money to afford to be able to actually do it with him. That was before Terrence like blew up.
I just told him I was like, why don't you just DM him and ask him, see what he says?
Yeah.
Since you guys look identical.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
did I
They
show you
do
that
look very
picture of
similar.
them? Did I show you that picture of them together? Hold on one
No.
second. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, they
Dude,
do
it's
look
so
very
nuts.
similar.
Wait till you see this photo. It's gonna blow your mind. Oh boy, it's so crazy. He posted it on social media, and I was absolutely shocked at the similarity between the two of them. He met him at a like an expo event, I
Mm.
believe, and even the way they're dressed is kind of similar. I'll have to look at it when we're off here, but it's so wild, dude. I mean, I can't seem to find it for whatever
I mean, I
reason,
can look
but
at the photo of them right here and I can just tell they look very
I mean,
similar.
they're literally shoulder to shoulder smiling. They have the same teeth. They have the
Oh,
same
really?
smile. They have the same nose. They have the same eyes. They have, oh, here it is. Here it is. Look at that. It's nuts.
At first, I was like, I don't know which one, but I can tell which one's your guy now. Looking
Right.
at it.
Isn't that crazy?
Jeez, that's crazy. They look very, very similar.
Right. It's crazy.
If I was him, I would hit him up and just ask him.
That's what I told him. I was like,
Just do
just
one
shoot him a
session.
DM, see what he says. Yeah.
Yeah, just
See
do
what he
one session.
says.
Yeah. Well, won't hurt him. Huh. No, I think he looks good. Just peel some more fat and some inflammation off him and stress, and he'll be
Yeah,
good.
I just got to grind him a little bit
Yeah.
and rest him at the same time.
Yeah. So he's what, 4 and 5 weeks out or 4 and
4 weeks and 5. Yeah.
okay.
You know
Do
what's
you
funny? That last week, when you go and do nothing, I bet he'll drop 8 pounds.
Yeah. If you can get them to chill out and not do anything.
That's usually
Yeah.
what happens.
Are you aiming to peak him more for Fit Body or the Detroit one?
Probably Detroit.
Detroit.
There's
Yeah.
more, there's more competition there.
At the Detroit one? Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, you'd full peak him at the first one if it's not going to be many people there and see if he goes in there and wins the thing.
Dude, Trey, if he wins,
That would be cool.
I don't even know what I would do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I do not even know what I would do, bro. Really
No,
don't know.
I think he looks good. Yeah. Just drop that little bit off of him, have him fix his posing a little bit.
So you think about what, 10 pounds, 8 pounds?
Yeah. Yeah. Does he aromatize a lot? Yeah.
He's not on much anyway.
He probably
500
isn't.
tests, 500 tests, 200 mass.
Does he need more tests than mass?
I've never really messed with it too much because
Mm,
we just kept it really basic.
yeah. He looks good, so I wouldn't mess with it. I would just be curious what happens if you were to lower the test and plug that into mass
Right.
and see. I don't know. You could do that and then put him on super draw like the day or two before.
That's what I'll do too.
Yeah. Have him take
I have a
some
little bit.
Cialis backstage.
Yep.
Cialis, have him drink some salt water with some like citrulline or something in there.
And be good to go.
Pump up just enough and yeah, make sure he keeps his flip flops on until right when he's getting on stage and stuff like that. That was what was interesting backstage with Ben a couple years at Chicago. Is like he's like, hey, like when I pump up, like when do we do this? When do I need to do a touch? I'm like, just relax. You don't need to do anything. Just let all these bozos wear themselves out
Right.
and just wait last second to do it. Do not take, don't put your glaze on until the very last second and don't take your flip flops or anything off until like literally when you're the next one to go on there.
Right.
You don't realize once you, I mean, if your feet get cold, you're gonna get cold. Good luck. You're not pumping up at all.
Right.
I mean, it's just those are just small things that I learned like really young. It was stuff that like Porter would tell me when I was a teenager when I would talk to him.
Hmm. Man, Porter, what a guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Gosh, what an
he's
opportunity to learn
yeah,
from him.
yeah. I think your guy will do good. I don't know why he wouldn't.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's got room to
God,
grow.
God's got control over it.
Yeah, he's got room to
I mean,
grow.
he did gain 70 pounds from stage weight in his
'Cause he
off
was
season.
natural, right?
Uh
Before.
huh.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got room to grow.
Yeah. Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
he's not touched anything, so he's a hyper responder. It seems obviously he's a hyper responder to
Yeah.
everything. Mm.
So, do we have a topic for today at all?
Anything you want to talk about or nerd out about?
I think it's interesting. I'm doing this. So my friend Grant, who's friends with Sam Miller, he did 10
Yes.
days of talking about people who've changed his life.
Is that who used to
And
date what, Celeste?
yeah,
Okay.
I
Yes, I
think
know
they
who
got
he is.
married. I think they got married and got divorced.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Um, so Grant, uh, it was interesting. So, Caitlin, Sam's fiance, kept telling me, she's like, you and Grant are so much alike. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're a lot alike, but you're different at the same time. I'm like, okay. Well, Grant came and took care of the dogs while they were out of town for a little while, and I had to go down and borrow Sam's car because it was when we had the accident and stuff.
Yeah.
So I went to go pick up his 470, and I walk in the kitchen, and Grant's sitting there, and I start talking to him, and I'd be damned if it wasn't like talking to myself, but kind of different. It
Yeah.
was weird. I was like, man, they've nailed this. Like we're definitely friends here. So we hit it off. I start following him on Instagram, and then he goes through this 10 days of people who've changed his life.
Yeah.
And it was nuts. He got to like the third day and he got 10,000 followers. in that time frame. I guess because of his vulnerability,
Yeah.
which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm aiming for
Oh yeah. No.
Instagram growth or anything, but I mean, it'd be cool if I got it. But I posted this week. The first one was about Jesus and Donna and Landon. And then the second one was about one of my oldest friends, Robbie, and a guy that I lost to a car accident when I was younger, when I was like 16.
Yeah.
And, they're performing fine. I mean, it's like nobody really cares when they're watching me, I guess. But what was interesting is I got a message from a client, is a previous client, and she did my body work at one point.
Yeah.
She's known me for like the last 3 or 4 years. And so she sends me this voice message saying hello and that she saw my post and she wanted to let me know that how I've sort of presented the gospel to her over the years and the way that I've treated her and all that, she's found God.
Yeah.
So that has encouraged me to continue to do it because she really applauded me for my vulnerability. And I was also really humbled that I had anything to do, like God would use me for that way, any
Right.
purpose in any way. And so I'm kind of throwing around of who I'm going to talk about today. And I just, there's a lot of people to talk about.
Yeah.
43 years on the planet, and like a lot of people have had a lot of impact on me.
Yeah.
But what I've learned over the week is, man, I have some really cool clients that have been with me for 5 and 6 years. And it's amazing how, I don't know if you feel this way, but like working with people, you're busy trying to help them change, but indirectly it's changing you because as their self-awareness increases, yours does too.
Mm-hmm.
Because you realize, I guess I kind of do that, or I probably have that perspective and I probably need to change that or whatever. Cause it's almost like you're looking at yourself from a third party perspective.
Yeah.
But, that was just something that was kind of crossing my mind when you were talking about what to talk about today. I didn't know if you had that same perspective when you were dealing with some of your clients.
I think I have, but I think I do so much, try to do so much internal work. I mean, because I still do counseling weekly.
Well, yeah, sure.
And I think probably it's a mix of like everything. I
Yeah, I
think
would
there's
say it's a
some,
mix. I don't know that it's a direct, like my clients are directly changing me, but
no,
like working with my clients has changed me over time.
yeah,
And so, like, when I look at the 2020 version Kenneth versus the 22 version Kenneth and the 24 version Kenneth and the 26 version Kenneth, they're drastically different people,
right, right,
especially when it comes to coaching people.
yep,
And you can probably see that in your own evolution too.
yeah,
And so I think, even in my mentorship calls with a couple of my people, it's cool to be able to sit down and give them sort of the wisdom from this side of the fence, and they're all the way over here and they're operating the way that I used to. And I'm like, no, don't operate that way. I've made that mistake.
yeah,
And you can tell them to go do this over here. And you see their business flourish because they make that one change.
yeah,
I don't know if you've seen
yeah,
that too, but
yeah. Because I would say I had a mentoring call yesterday with one of the coach. She's a client, but I mentor her as well. Um, a lot of times I'll be walking through things with her. Hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, or I'll give her ideas, and I thought I'm like, huh, like, because her ideas I would have killed to have
oh,
had them out
100%.
like when I was showing you like the payment tracker and the deductions and everything, that's nothing no one showed me.
You
It was
came up with it. Yeah.
yeah, I had to figure out because I was like, I've got to find a way to track everything and figure this out and keep it organized and happen to do it. And it's the same thing when I'll give them ideas for social media, which I don't do anything on social media at all, but I'm like, oh, that's actually a really good idea. I wish someone would have
Right.
told me because my mentoring, any mentoring I've done with people, it was never centered around.
Business.
And I mean, maybe a little bit, but it wasn't really. It's a lot of stuff I've just figured out on my own through trial and
Right.
error
Same.
and things like that. And I would say a lot of what the coaching, I would say a lot of the knowledge is like that. I always mentor just to learn things because I like to learn things. It was never
Right.
how to really apply as much. I feel like a lot of it was me messing up or whatever. I was telling Valerie yesterday, I'm like, if I had a mentorship with what I give a handful of these coaches, we'd be so much further along
Hmm.
than
Same.
where how long it took to get wherever because that wasn't.
Get the wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah, like even as
It's
far as
you're
like
what's
taxes,
cool
we
though, but that's the way we're called to do things as men, right? So like you're I was listening to this thing last night and it was kind of timely. Donna was kind of venting about a situation and it was like it's kind of a frustrating scenario that she was dealing with and we're collectively dealing with it as a
yeah,
family. But um my friend Ryan Beverly, who I'm real close with, probably talk to him every other day. He lives here in Raleigh and we have a lot of the same belief systems. He sends me this Philip Anthony Mitchell
yeah.
post,
I have a buddy that
and
loves him.
he's talking about how God works everything for those who love Him for their good, and even the things that are painful and the suffering and the. He talked about how last year in his ministry he had a lot of warfare, sort of spiritual warfare going on, so much so that Philip Anthony Mitchell wanted to quit the ministry. And he said, but even through that, I can see he was working it for my good because now my strength or my faith in the strength of God to bring me through this situation is that much stronger and that much, like he's more fortified in his purpose to continue down the path. And I think all of the struggles and all the things that we've had to go through as coaches, you have this opportunity to go pass it down to another generation of coaches and say, hey, I stumbled and fell over here. I didn't make this over here. I didn't do this well over here. And the purpose is to flatten the bell curve for them so that they can go change more people's lives
Yeah,
the way that we would want them to and at a faster rate potentially. And that's what we're called to do as men, right?
yeah,
So like from a masculinity standpoint, all the pain, all the suffering, all the things that I've been through, and you call me because your grandfather passed away. If I didn't have any wisdom, or if I didn't have any suffering to pull from, or if
right,
I didn't have any loss to pull from, then I couldn't have been comfort to you.
right.
And I think you're doing the right thing by looking at the mistakes you've made and then creating solutions for them and then cluing people in on, hey, this is probably something that you're going to find you're going to need and, you
Yeah.
know, impart that
I heard a
information.
quote on a podcast the other day, and the guy was saying, nowhere to now here. If you were to separate nowhere, it literally is now here.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I look back at it, and it resonated with me because I look back to, I mean, shit, did I started helping people in 2012, so I was like 17. Um,
So crazy.
right,
I was like
yeah,
2013,
right.
but I was 30, bro.
But I especially look back like next April will be 9 years since I've been in Ohio. So I always view it like you got that sector where I view like my life has actually been in Ohio the last 9 years because that's where everything has
Yeah.
happened, all the growing and everything. And that was a quote that stuck with me because I can look back where I was going nowhere and then think, okay, this is where I am now. And and that's why I enjoy the mentoring because I can show them like, listen, this is going to come up. This type of thing will come up. It's just a matter of time. Or
Isn't it fun to like talk to them, listen about their client, know who their client is before they know who they are,
yeah,
tell them who their client is, and then they go figure it out on their own, and then they turn back around and they're like, "You were right."
right. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
and
yeah, if you
it's
deal with people long enough, you kind of learn there's a pattern, and there's only like certain types of people.
yeah,
It's like it's
yeah,
interesting. It's like there's like five types of people that you deal with, and it's just the way it is. I don't even know how to really
yeah. And
like
it was
communicate
like
that.
the call I had with that client, yes, that coach yesterday, it was just all on systems and boundaries and what they need to set up and tracking their payments, tracking the clients, tracking your deductions, because obviously you're coming up on like tax time and things like that. And I look back and I'm like, I would have killed for someone to sit and we ended up selling her our system that Valerie and I had built to help her. And something like I'm thinking about just selling to other people, I can just customize it to them. But something that would have been killer for me when I had took this, started doing this full time in 23 is having all that because I didn't know any of that stuff. I think for like the first year, I wasn't really tracking anything. I just, okay, this
Yeah,
came
you're just
in.
flying by the seat of your
Yeah, I
pants.
know when Valerie came home, there was multiple people that hadn't paid for like a month or so, and I didn't, it didn't even,
Dude, I totally
yeah.
was like that too.
And that's why, like, with that system and like sitting with that coach, it was like, listen, like this is killer because the amount of mentoring I've done with people over the years, no one ever sat and said, you need to do this or that, or they never sat and talked to me about write-offs or what I can deduct. Like, it's just stuff no one ever brought up to me.
Right.
Um, um, so it's just cool. I mean, that's why I enjoy the mentoring thing because I can, it's our way of helping more people without us helping more people directly. You're
Hmm.
indirectly passing our knowledge to the coach. You're helping their life, and then they can go help other people
Right.
type of thing. And that's always like that's a cool thing to be able to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. And
Sure.
I think I think it's probably more fun to mentor people because you're not actually having to do the physical work. You have to do some mental work. And the mental work, like I told Donna, I was like, if I could be like Joe Rogan and just get paid to talk,
Yeah.
I feel like that's like, I feel
Yeah.
like I have a gift of being able to talk and communicate
Yeah.
effectively. And I think, um, ultimately, like, too bad that's not a currency for me yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you build that uh, expertise, I guess that's why you do podcasts and things like that.
Yeah.
Maybe one day somebody will be like, "I want you to talk for me."
Yeah. I think with the mentoring, it's you're helping, but you're showing them what they should do and how to do it and things like that. But it's up to them to, and you can tell them how to communicate with the client, but you're not dealing with the
Right. The one on
potential
one.
the potential grief or the potential stuff that it shouldn't be in. It's none of our control to do. You're not
Right.
dealing with the emotional toll from it.
Hmm.
And I think for me, that's why I've always enjoyed anytime I get to do like consulting with other coaches or lab analysis or like mentoring or anything is for that reason is because it's less.
Well, that's also like what you're attracted to.
Yeah.
You've always been more educated than anybody else that I know.
Yeah.
So you're in the weeds all the time, and I'm probably more of a people
Yeah.
in the weeds with the people kind of thing. And like I can probably read like it would be so cool to like be I don't know, have a client on a Zoom call and both of us be on the call and just
Yeah.
listen. And then I want to know what you heard, and you want to know what I heard,
Right.
and how would we both handle the situation. And I bet it looks like you go right, I go left, but we end up at the same place.
Yeah. You have that same place. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Because it all works. It's not right or wrong. It's just every
Right.
answer. way
way.
of doing it or
Hmm.
whatever. No, I agree. That would be really cool.
So
But
from a topic perspective, what do we have anything nailed down going into the new year at all? Not yet, really.
topics or anything?
Or like guests. I mean, I know we've talked about a few
Yeah.
people. Have we talked to Anthony? I want to talk to Anthony again.
Yeah, he would do it. We just shoot him a message. One guy he confirmed back in December. I haven't gotten back because January's just been a cluster.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
I talked to one guy. He's on board.
I didn't
Dave.
know if we could like announce a little bit of it
Yeah.
and
So
then
one is
try to nail it.
yeah. His name is I can't pronounce it ever. Um, I think it's. Let me make sure I don't butcher his name. Um, where is he? I'm gonna totally butcher. It's Hayu, I think is how you pronounce his name. He owns a company
Okay.
called Your Nuts, and
Oh,
it's a wool-based underwear company.
yeah, 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 yeah,
He's a
yeah.
buddy of mine. Like I still have to make a post about it because he sends me stuff all the time.
Oh,
Um, and he's working on like new clothing that doesn't have all the artificial BS in it as well, if
really?
I recall. Yeah. And
I'm gonna look it up.
his boxers are great. Like his briefs are like great. I have a few pair. And you would
Is it
think with wool it would be
is it
uncomfortable.
Your?
Mhm. Nuts. Yeah, you would think with it being wool it'd be uncomfortable, but it's definitely the most comfortable thing I've wore.
It's
Um,
not scratchy.
no, beyond comfortable, dude. And you'd think you'd be hot. It's not. You're not sweating or anything. So I've already confirmed I just haven't told him a day or time because I've been meaning to message him.
Yeah, it says why merino wool matters.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because if you just look into what all the BS they put in our clothing, if you just think males, let's just use males, what it does to like testosterone levels and what it does to fertility, there's a lot of
Yeah,
interesting
it
research
says
on
so.
it.
It says we now have human studies indicating that polyester and synthetic fibers touching your nuts reduces sexual activity, and even worse, serving as a contraceptive in men.
Yeah.
Did you know that our core body temperature is about 37 degrees, and your nuts obviously hang outside of your body at around 34 degrees? But here is the crazy part. For every 1 degree your nuts go over 34 degrees, there's a reduction of 40% in sperm concentration. Interesting.
And that's one of like when I have a fertility client, that's one of the first things I have them change. I have them, they shouldn't be putting their
Huh.
phone in their pocket because the EMF waves can impact it, and then
Yeah,
change
that
their
makes
clothing.
sense.
That's two of the first things I always
Meanwhile, I have
change.
my phone in between my legs right
Right.
now.
I do the same thing, but he's confirmed. I haven't picked a day for him. Jake agreed anytime. I just have
Okay.
to tell him when. Dave has said the same thing. And then one of the other owners of the Collective Supplement Co. If we want to talk manufacturing and stuff, he's welcome to come
That'd be
on.
cool.
Yeah. Um, and then I have a few other people in the industry that if I were to ask them, hey, would you come on? They
Yeah.
would come on. So at least those are a few of them. Someone like Dave and Jake, they don't really do podcasts anyways. Not at least
Yeah,
not
it's
in the
interesting.
US, not in the US at
Right.
all.
Right.
Um, but no, those are a few people I have in mind. And then obviously Anthony would come on anytime if I just shoot him a
Yeah, I
message.
guess the reason why I brought it up is like since we're kind of playing catch up today. If we can kind of tell the audience, hey, these people are coming,
Yeah,
and then we can go ahead and start putting them on the schedule. That way, everybody can kind of start, anticipating
100%. Yeah,
who might be coming up.
that and then like any topics people want to talk about. I mean, we can talk about
Sure.
anything. Um, and I've got a few other people. So I would say Jake, Dave. I think it's Jaime is how you pronounce his name. That's
Hmm.
all. Luke, you could do Anthony. Um, those are people right away I've asked that would do
Do
it.
we have any information on how many people have listened to the podcast? Is it low?
Good
I'm
dude.
sure it is.
It probably is low because neither one of
It's
us
probably
are.
like 4 people.
Neither one of us are. Let's see. Usually we get like around 20 or so downloads. Who
That's not
knows?
bad
It's
in
not terrible. I
comparison to
mean,
what I
for
thought.
us not doing anything with it, it's not bad. Yeah, it's around 20. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not terrible. I don't know how many listen compared to the other one. I do. But we
Well,
also don't post enough. I don't even announce when the episode's up. It's
well, I am posting more
yeah.
officially. I have to.
Yeah.
So,
I
and then
have
I
to
will
too.
say, I got like another call in like another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
playing catch up today, I think was probably the right move. But let's get everybody on the schedule
Yeah.
and announce it. And then
Yeah.
maybe that'll bring some people into
Yeah. The
listening
four of
to it.
them will be the time zones will be tricky there, so we'll just have to change how you and I do it. Um,
That's okay.
yeah. But they've already agreed. I asked them months ago. They
Yeah, I'm
said, tell me
flexible.
when. Yeah, tell me when. Um, a couple of them I was waiting until we finalized some things, so hopefully
Yeah.
sooner rather than later. And I've got a couple other people I know for sure would come if I asked. I just haven't asked them.
Well, get the You're Nuts guy on there. I'm curious about all this.
Yeah. I literally talked to him. When did he message me? He messaged me, maybe it was New Year's, he messaged me. Um, let's see.
I bet it ain't cheap. Oh, yeah. $47 for a pair of underwear.
Is that AUD or is it US?
Uh, I think it's US.
Yeah,
It doesn't specify. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's US.
US. Yeah, they're not cheap.
Dang, bro.
They're worth it, dude. I'm telling you.
It's
Um,
crazy.
yeah, it was back in middle of December. He gave me some days. I told him it'd probably be January.
Okay.
Um, and then he messaged me again on the first. I clearly my away message marked as read, and I didn't see it until just now. But no, those would be some cool ones. And then there's some other
Yeah,
people I know.
that sounds
Yeah.
good.
Maybe Paulin will win his show and
Oh, yeah. Man, we'll have him on the podcast too.
yeah. Yeah, if he'd win it, yeah,
He can talk about it.
for sure. There's some other people that would do it if I would ask them. I've got a
Hmm.
handful that know that we do it and wouldn't be
Yeah,
opposed. And
cool.
then if who knows, maybe in the next month or so, you and I will have like more announcents and bigger
Yeah, it'd be
things on the
fun.
horizon. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
We won't say anything too much. Well, sweet. Yeah, let's just end it there. It's just a catch up podcast, and then we can figure out some subjects and topics or whatever. And then I'll message
Sounds
some of those
good.
people. Cool, guys. Well, thanks for listening. We will do better this year, be active more. And if you guys ever need anything, just reach out. Or if you have topics or guests you'd maybe want us to have on, just shoot us
Shoot us a
a
DM.
message or email. Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. We'll see you next week.